Frequent boil water notices along with discoloration, cloudiness, and bubbles in the water are issues Aqua Texas customers in Henderson County are all too familiar with.
Now, tired of just wondering what's going on, residents reached out to CBS 19 for help. Peyton Whiteman began looking into those issues. Now, Peyton, what's going on?
Channing, Aaron, just this year alone, at least 6 boil water notices have been sent to Aqua Texas's Phoenix water supply customers. But that's only one of 3 water systems that Aqua Texas uses to supply water to people outside of Chandler.
And I'm on a fixed income, and I'm elderly and disabled, and I have to pay extra to have clean drinking water.
Lenora Swinburne has lived in the Forest Grove community in Chandler for about a year.
The only one available was Aqua. And I would have never moved here, never would have moved here if I'd known there was going to be a water problem.
Her water comes from Carrizo Water System, one of Aqua Texas's 3 water plants for that area. All 3 provide well water to more than 2,000 homes.
I'm afraid of it.
On November 9th, Swinburne says she lost water pressure at her home.
But there was no notice given. The people I talked to, they'd been using the water, drinking the water, brushing their teeth, washing their hands.
A boil water notice came to Swinburne through an email Monday afternoon.
The notice said don't wash your face, your hands, brush your teeth.
According to Daryl Waldcock, the northern area manager for Aqua Texas, there was a loss of pressure for the Carrizo water system Saturday evening.
And then Sunday morning we fixed the valve, and everything went back to normal.
If everything was back to normal by Sunday, why was the boil water notice then issued Monday?
Just to be on the safe side, we went ahead with it. We'd like to have got it out Sunday, but it just didn't happen.
Over at the Pecan Ridge neighborhood, Cardo Leeton, who's been an Aqua customer for 13 years, says he was issued a boil water notice Monday as well. His water comes from the Phoenix water system.
It just seems like there's loss of pressure, a broken pipe someplace, and I say at least maybe half a dozen times a year, that we get a notice and to boil our water.
Waldock was not sure why the customers who have Phoenix water received a boil water notice, but that's not what concerns Leeton. He wants to know the process that goes into notifying people.
For the incident in May of 2018, there was no sign put up or anything here for 21 hours. So it was left up to us who lived here to call around and notify our neighbors.
According to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, water utility companies have 24 hours to notify customers either through radio, TV, newspaper, or posting a notice in that company's service area.
As soon as we control the problem and know what it is, we have to put the signs out to notify people.
The boil water notice was lifted November 12th. But 2 days later, particles could still be seen in the water. So I decided to do a test and let the water sit for 10 minutes to see if it would clear up.
And it's just air in the water that's been from the turbulence and getting it flushed back out.
So I actually had her let it sit for 10 minutes. And it did not get clear, and then it sat for 35 minutes, and it had more bubbles.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Waldock says there could soon be a solution to the frequent boil water notices for Forest Grove.
The water well that we're talking about finishing up here soon is more in the heart of the subdivision and can supply that tank, the big tanks there. That's 84,000 gallon tank. And so this pressure issue should be resolved once this well comes online.
As for the Pecan Ridge community, he says one of the main issues for the Phoenix water system is the large area the system covers.
We obviously want to get to the issues as quickly as we can, but sometimes leaks can be hard to find.
If someone is experiencing a problem with their Aqua Texas water, Waldock says they can call customer service at 877-987-2782. Not the number that pops up when someone looks up the Chandler area location.
That office is not a customer service office. It's a field operations office. There's not somebody going to be there necessarily.
If a customer wants to file a complaint, they can call that same number.
As a way we do business, recommend people call the 1877 number.
For customers like Swinburne and Leeton, calling is all they can do.
They have a monopoly for this area. So you can't call and say, I don't want your water anymore. So you just have to live with it.
I reached out to the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality about Aqua Texas's Carrizo and Phoenix water systems. Both are currently being investigated, but neither have any health violations. We've got you covered, East Texas. Peyton Weidman, CBS 19.